Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Chris Harrison calls Bachelor toxic, glad he left. Chris Harrison is no longer the host of The Bachelor and all of the spin-offs. Instead, Jess Palmer is now hosting. Chris is speaking out about leaving the show, and it sounds like he made the right decision. Chris Harrison's backlash. Right before Chris Harrison left the show, he actually defended Rachel Kirkconnell for attending a plantation-themed sorority party in college. He got a lot of people upset over this and received a lot of backlash. It wasn't long after this that Chris left the show and was replaced. Chris is now doing well and is married to Lauren Zima. He seems to be at a happy place in his life since leaving the show. Chris Harrison speaks out on podcast. Chris Harrison was recently on Bachelor Nation alum Jason Tartick's Trading Secrets podcast, where he talked about how things were when he left the show. It sounds like he made the right decision for himself. Here is what Chris had to say. "What I went through was tumultuous. I don't wish it on anybody. It was horrifying on a lot of levels, and something that I pray to God my worst enemy never goes through. But with that said, I knew I had to remove myself from what became a very toxic situation." Chris Harrison is grateful that he is gone, but also enjoyed his time on the show. He made some really great friends, Jason being one of them. He still shares pictures with people that he met from his time on the show. Chris went on to explain that he possibly could have made it work, but just didn't want to. Here is what he said. "We all could have figured it out, but I had to remove myself from that toxic situation, and so I'm proud of that decision," he said. "I'm proud that I handled it the way I did, and I still look at the show as a blessing because it changed my life on so many levels. Financially, of course, it changed my life. It changed my kids' lives." Are you shocked to hear that Chris Harrison is so glad he left the Bachelor franchise? Were you hoping for his return? Sound off in the comments below, and don't miss Joey as The Bachelor starting on January 22, 2024.